My name is Jesse White. I'm former Secretary of State. I had the great pleasure of serving for 24 years, the longest serving Secretary of State in the history of the state of Illinois. However, in my other life, I've had the great pleasure of being the coach and founder of the Jesse White Tumbling team. We're here tonight to generate some meaningful funds so the program can continue to move forward. We're proud of the fact, too, that we've been around for exactly 66 years, and less than 20 of our young people have gotten themselves in trouble with the law. It's been an effort to combat juvenile delinquency. We've traveled all over the world: Zagreb, Croatia, Belize, Israel, China, Tokyo, Japan, Hong Kong, Honolulu, Hawaii, movies, commercials, the list goes on and on. But our real mission is to give young people an opportunity to use idle time in a positive way, and then, of course, become a positive force here in society. The Jesse White Foundation is really the sponsor of this program tonight, and our mission is to generate some meaningful funds so that we can support our efforts to provide jackets for individuals who are in need, hams and turkeys at Thanksgiving and Christmas for families who want to have a delicious meal. And then, of course, we take our young people out on college tours. And, of course, not only are they involved with the college tours, they're involved with their community. Our young people have to be in school on time every day and have one aim in mind: that's get the best education possible. They cannot dislike anyone because of race, creed, or color. That's the youngest card in the deck. Cannot play that one. I graduated from Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama. And while I was there, I played baseball, basketball, and I taught gymnastics. And then after I graduated from college, I came back to Chicago. I went off to spring training with the Chicago Cubs. And after I had completed my mission with the Cubs, I signed a contract to play. Actually, I didn't sign a contract. I was drafted into the Army. And I decided I wanted to learn how to jump out of perfect good airplanes. And so while I was in the military, making 35 jumps, I had the great pleasure of playing baseball as well. And then after I had completed my tour of duty, I signed a contract with the Chicago Cubs, played 8 years professional baseball, AA, AAA, and then I came back to Chicago. A brother by the name of George Dunn asked me to seriously consider running for state representative. In addition, I was 85% white, 10% black, 5% others. I served 16 years as a lawmaker. Then I was asked to become the Cook County Recorder of Deeds. I ran for that office and served for 6 years. And then Secretary of State, the longest serving Secretary of State in the history of the state, with 24 years, and the longest serving Secretary of State in the history of this country. We're here today to generate some meaningful funds so we can help these young people make a positive force here in society. No drinking, smoking, swearing, dropping out of school, or dislike anyone because of race, creed, or color is tolerated. And of course, we want to make sure that they understand there's this big wide wonderful world out there. If they're to become a positive force, they have to put something between their ears every day of the scalp. We're talking about knowledge that will carry them far. And above all, we want to remember, do something good for someone every day. You do those things and more, this world is going to be a better place for all of us. So with that, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful event tonight.
Hi, my name is Glenna White-Jones, and I'm the president of the Jesse White Foundation. And today we're celebrating 66 years of the Jesse White Tumbling Team. We're having a fundraiser here to benefit our youth and also to benefit our neighbors and our community. We have a ham and turkey giveaway coming up on December the 19th, and in January we have our annual coat drive. So thank you so much to our friends, our sponsors, and all of those that have supported us through the years. Thank you and have a happy holiday.
Hi, so my name is Ben. Mr. White called me Ben the Man. My Thai name is Apiwash Duangjan. I'm from the Thailand community in Illinois. We've been friends with Secretary White for 6-7 years now, me and him personally. We've been supporting each other in all the community services and all the activities. I'm here today to support him at the event, and we love him. He always tells us that you have to do something good for someone every day. So that's the best thing in the world. Thank you. Go Jesse.
Hi, my name is Shabir Karimi. I'm here with Sheribano and Nasreen Al-Qamari. We're from the Dawudi Bora Muslim community. We have been partnering with the Jesse White Foundation for a number of years now on various initiatives related to homelessness, education, and advancing youth development. And happy to be part of today's event today, celebrating the long-standing career of former Secretary Jesse White, and wishing everyone happy holiday, and really honored to be part of today's event.
Merry Christmas to the entire Asian community. I'm here at the Jesse White Foundation event honoring Jesse White, and of course the Jesse White Tumblers are here. Can't wait to see them perform. But most of all, I hope everybody has a lovely and wonderful holiday season, and make sure you give a gift, get a gift, and be kind to one another.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jesse White Foundation Season of Giving event. Thank you to all our friends, sponsors, and supporters who have supported the Jesse White Tumbling team over the past 66 years. As the newly elected president of the Jesse White Foundation, I am excited about our 2026 program and events coming up. At each table, there's a red folder with a message from Jesse White, who's our chairman and founder of the Jesse White Tumbling team, as well as our upcoming calendar of programs and events. It is because of your charity that we can keep our young people on the right path and be good neighbors to those in need. Coming up also on December the 19th is our ham and turkey giveaway and our coat drive in January. We're about to start the program with acknowledgments of special guests and honorees. This will be followed by a special performance from the Jesse White Tumbling team and the results of our silent auction and 50-50 raffle. First, we would like to acknowledge the law firm of Mooch Schullis PC. In March of this year, the law firm, through their vast knowledge and expertise, were able to restructure the Jesse White Foundation and Jesse White Tumbling team to put us on a path that would help us as we embark upon new endeavors in the coming years. We would like to acknowledge at this time the lawyers who did this work pro bono with a plaque. If you could please come to the stage as I call your name and take a picture. David Brown, Jordan Plummer, Hajar Jugloff, Rebecca Cantor, and Colleen Carrick.
Thank you very much.
Can we please give them a warm applause? Next, I have the pleasure of bringing to the podium to speak our mayor of the city of Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Thank you so much, Lita, for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. It's really great to be here with you all today as we celebrate the holiday season. It's an opportunity for us to reflect and to come together. This season, of course, has been brought to us by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We'll always remember why we celebrate this season. But we're also grateful and we're thankful for the work of Mr. Jesse White, the former Secretary of State, and the Jesse White Foundation, and all of the elected officials that are here today, and everyone who made tonight possible. You know, it's truly an incredible, special time of the year as, again, we come together and we're reminded of the importance of unity, compassion, and, of course, our generosity. Chicago not only shines brightly with decorations and lights, but we shine with kindness and goodwill. And that is why it's so great to come together to support and uplift all of our young people and give them the best chance to thrive and succeed. by coming together, we continue to show what this holiday season is all about and bringing brightness to everyone. So we're grateful that the Governor, J.B. Pritzker, is part of this celebration. To the Speaker of the House, our State Treasurer, Mike Fredericks, thank you, Chris Welch, for your leadership. Anna Valencia, representing the City of Chicago as the City Clerk. Lexi Janulius, thank you for being here as well, our current Secretary of State. Of course, we have a couple more. Thank you. Rhea Seropoulos is here as well. Thank you for your leadership. But it is truly my pleasure now to bring to the podium the former Alderman of the 27th Ward, the former Vice President, and now a new elevated position as Lord of the entire City of Chicago. So please welcome Lord Walter Burnett Jr.
Thank you very much, Mayor. So, first of all, I want to give honor to God. Want to thank the mayor for that promotion of being the former vice president. Was it of the United States of America? I appreciate that. But I want to thank the mayor for making me the first African American vice mayor of the city of Chicago in history. So I really appreciate that. So thank you. And I'm a very proud member of the Jesse White Foundation, and it gives me great honor and pleasure to be here. And I'd like to thank all of you, ladies and gentlemen. The mayor read off some of the elected officials' names, so I just want to make sure I get everyone. State Representative Jawahario Williams is here. State District City Clerk Anna Valencia. Committeeman Dean Maragos, Speaker Chris Welch, Treasurer Michael Berridge, Cook County Clerk Monica Gordon, Christian Mitchell, who's a former Vice Governor, was he? Former Deputy Governor and State Rep, now a candidate for Lieutenant Governor. And he know how to box a little bit. We go to the same gym sometimes. Also, we have John Cullerton, former Illinois Senate President. He does fantastic stand-up, guys. I don't know if you all ever heard him. Clerk of the Circuit Court, Mariano Sparopoulos. Elgin City Councilman Corey Dixon, Judge Michael Carbonaggi, Secretary of State Lexi Janulius, Mayor Ram Sapico from Melrose Park, and Judge Tom Cianas from Billy Goats. Thank you all very much for being here, and if I missed someone, I apologize. Committeeman Peterson, former Senator DeLeo, and so I also have the daunting task, ladies and gentlemen, of letting you all know of all of the different things we have going on. We have a 50-50 raffle. One ticket is $20, 3 tickets is $50, 10 tickets is $150, 25 tickets is only $250. We have a silent auction, 2-year lease on a 2025 Toyota Corolla. First class airfare tickets for American Airlines domestic travel is the second prize. A 2-night stay at the Peninsula Hotel and Spa Treatment, sponsored by Bob Locosio. Let's give him a round of applause. And find some of those tickets, guys. So, yes. So I've been blessed by Mr. White to have been an elected official. And I consider myself a different generation than Jesse White. And there's been some generations that have come after me like Mayor Brandon Johnson, who I had the opportunity to know when he was a younger guy working for the YMCA, New City YMCA over in the Cabrini Green area, always been dedicated to young people. But there's another gentleman that I've known for a long time, and you know, probably half of these guys up here, I known them when they were younger, except JB, me and him. I can't give you that one, Jay, we on the same, we the same age, man. But the rest of these guys, Alexis Janulius, I knew him when he was a young guy. I used to go to his bank, you know, and it's great, he's still a young guy. Great to see all these guys blossom and become successful in public life. But this other gentleman, I've known him when he was a young person, fresh out of law school, got involved in politics. He was initially on the school board, always very professional, always dressed to the T. Even before he became a lawyer, he acted like a lawyer, very poised and direct, you know, and now he is the first African American Speaker of the House for the state of Illinois. And he's also the committeeman of one of the largest vote-getting townships in the state of Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Speaker of the House, Chris Wells.
Good evening, everyone. Come on, we can do better than that. Good evening, everyone. It's such an honor to be here with all of you, and truly an honor to be introduced by my friend, the former Alderman, Walter Burnett. You know, I didn't know where he was going with that speech. Woo. But I'm actually glad, you know, he told you a little bit. Honestly, we go so far back. I was actually in the Young Democrats when I first met the Alderman, and I was with his son, now Rep. Omar Williams, and the Young Democrats. Look at us both now. You know, there's future if you're a Young Democrat. Keep that in mind. I got to tell you, it really does fill my heart to be with everybody tonight and join in this season of giving. It really is the season of giving. Let's not forget that. And there are a few people in Illinois who have given more than Secretary Jesse White. Can we give him another round of applause? Walter's one of my role models, but his role model and all of our role model is Secretary White, a leader whose commitment to service led him from the State House to the Cook County Recorder of Deeds to becoming a legendary 6-term Secretary of State. He really is an Illinois icon who literally leapt from planes as a paratrooper in the 101st Airborne and the Illinois National Guard. He taught in the Chicago public schools, and I love to tell this little known historical fact whenever I speak of the Secretary. He hit 291 in the Chicago Cubs system, right? He is my son's hero. He loves Mr. White too, and he's only 13. You can clap for that. Come on, man. He's the founder of that iconic tumbling team that touched the lives of tens of thousands of young people while entertaining millions. Even at age 91, he's still giving, he's still loving, he's still teaching. And tonight, we're here helping those people he's always been there for, providing coats for families in need, supporting scholarships that make a college education a reality for people who may otherwise not have that chance, and funding the programs that create a brighter future for at-risk youth. If that's not enough to make the nice list, Secretary White, I don't know what is. I think you're going to be on the white nice list in perpetuity. So thank you, Mr. White, for your tireless dedication. Thank you to the members of this host committee for making this event happen tonight. It's been my honor to be a part of it. And I want to bring up someone who helped bring this crowd out, someone who has turned Illinois around, has been moving Illinois forward for 7 years with balanced budgets, credit upgrades, fighting the fight, punching Trump in the nose every day of the week, somebody who we all should admire, Please welcome our governor, J.B. Prichard.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for your great leadership in Springfield. And on behalf of all of us, thank you for making sure that we work as partners to get everything done that we've gotten done over the last 7 years. I'm just grateful to you. Good evening, everyone. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Some of you look more festive than others. I love the shiny red dress, red blouse you've got on, and some of you wearing green and red, and there are even Hanukkah colors here. And I appreciate all of that. I am mostly appreciative of the blessing that we all have of Jesse White. I have known Jesse White for, I think it's now 37 years. And I'm very fortunate. I was just a tyke, I guess. But I can tell you that Jesse has been kind to me when I was a young man. He had no reason to be nice to me, except that he's nice to everyone. And he cares deeply about making sure, particularly people who are interested in politics or just want to get to understand how government works. Jesse White has been a mentor for many of us. And I am grateful for that. And I must say that when I had the opportunity to run for governor, and I went to see, I want to say Jesse, but it's Mr. Secretary. When I went to see him to ask for his support, I barely got the words out, and he immediately said, "I'm on your team." And I know that many of you have had that experience, and it is truly good fortune to have Jesse White on your team. In fact, I have to say, it's the Jesse White tumbling team that is one of the great blessings for the state of Illinois. And when I've told Mr. White, Jesse, that I too would like to be a tumbler. I told him I could only do it once, and then you'd have to take me to the hospital, and that'd be the last time. But I admire that he has put the team together, that it has had such success over so many years, and that many of us have had the good fortune of seeing them on many occasions, and it really is a delight. You know, Jesse is one of, and I've said this in many places to many people, Jesse is one of the greatest public servants in this country. And honestly, there are very few people that I respect as much or are even close to the category that I put Jesse White in. For many of us, he's just the example that we want to follow. And the word I like to attach to Jesse White, the one that will outlast all of us, and the memory of Jesse White will always be attached to it, it's the word statesman. Because he really is a statesman for the state of Illinois, for the people of the state of Illinois, and I'm proud to know him and to be his friend. Now, the Jesse White Foundation, similarly, is a foundation that we should all be incredibly respectful of and supportive of. The Jesse White Foundation not only has produced 20,000 kids who have found community, have been able to be engaged in the activities of the foundation, but they've had stability, they've been able to get an education because of the Jesse White Foundation, and they are part of his incredible legacy to all of us. Since 2001, this foundation has awarded more than $1 million in college scholarships. And it also has raised more than $120,000 to help support families with food pantries during the holiday season. And Jesse, I've seen you personally handing out turkeys to people during the holidays, and it has meant so much to so many families. And frankly, it instills pride in those of us that see a public servant willing to stand out in the cold and do it for people who really need the help. So tonight, I want to ask all of you to continue your commitment to the Jesse White Foundation, to continue its essential work of supporting the people of the state of Illinois. And I guess the final thing I want to say is that without Jesse White, this state would not be the greatest state in the country. And it is the greatest state in the country when we get to point to somebody who has helped to not only elevate the honesty, integrity that is so important to our state and our public servants, but also somebody who elevates kindness. And I want to say that especially at this holiday season. Kindness is the thing that I'm most proud of about Jesse White. Just to know somebody who cares so deeply about each and every human being here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you one of the kindest people in the entire world and the kindest man in the state of Illinois, Jesse White.
Thank you very much, Governor Pritzker. That's strong language when we met, but nonetheless, it's an honor for me to be here with you tonight. I want to thank you for your commitment to your fellow man and woman, because throughout this wonderful state of ours, when you drive around this wonderful state, you see Pritzker, which means that the Pritzker family has dug deep in their pockets to make this city and state a better place for all of us. So thank you for giving, thank you for caring, and thank you for making a difference. Before I begin my remarks, I'd like to make a presentation to Governor Pritzker. Can we? Jacket for you, sir.
Leave the jacket on, please, sir.
Certificate of appreciation. And the certificate of appreciation, sir. Thank you for giving, thank you for caring, and thank you for making a difference, sir. The next presentation will go to a gentleman whom I've known for a long period of time. He's a Speaker of the House, Mr. Emmanuel Chris Walsh.
Mr. White, please. Thank you.
To my good friend Walter Burnett, I've known him for many, many years. And he and I came up through the 42nd Ward Democratic Organization under the leadership of the longest-serving president of the Cook County Board, George Dunn. So Walter, for your many years of serving as a precinct captain, a community leader, ward committeeman, thank you, sir, for a job well done. No jacket for you, but the bottom line is we're going to show you some love in a few minutes.
We have a lot of jackets.
I was told that I should recognize the individuals who've gone beyond the call of duty to help make this event a success. Mr. Bob Mercutio. A gentleman who's been with us on every occasion where we needed financial support, more support, or just needing a kind word. Lozen. All of them. And of course, my daughter, Kenneth. Mark Christmas, can you stand up, Mark? And my good friend, Jack Frakes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today to generate some meaningful funds to help the Jesse White Foundation, which is the umbrella of the Jesse White Tumbling Team, which has been around for exactly 66 years. As a teacher at the Shore Elementary School, and I worked for the Chicago Park District at night, and I was asked to promote a gym show. I went gym show in 1959. I was asked to promote a gym show, and as it turned out, that was the beginning of the Jesse White Tumbling Team. Every 4th of July, we do about 49 parades. We do about 1,500 shows a year. Our young people have to be in school on time every day and have one in their mind as to get the best education possible. We teach them to love their fellow man and woman and never dislike anyone because of race, creed, or color. With those things and more, this world is going to be a better place for all of us. These young people are proud of the fact that they are part of this wonderful program and they're here today in part, and when I say in part, one unit of the Jesse White Tumbling Team that will entertain you in a few moments. But Ms. Beavers, Boyd, Daffy Temple, thank you for your sponsorship. People who make up the Jesse White Tumbling Team will tell you very quickly, I'd rather be in trouble with the police than to be in trouble with Mr. White. So now you understand the rest of the story. We've traveled all over the world, Zagreb, Croatia, Belize, Israel, China, Tokyo, Japan, Hong Kong, Hawaii, Hawaii, commercials, movies, the list goes on and on. And of course, these young people understand the importance of putting something between their ears and the other scalp. We're talking about knowledge and never carry them far. And of course, we are involved with making sure that we give back to our people within our community. For example, the 19th, we will give out about 13,500 Hampton turkeys to those individuals. In January, we give out about 500 jackets for those individuals who need a warm coat. We take our young people on college tours so that they can get a chance to see the institution that they're thinking about or would like to become a part of. We give our young people scholarship money while they're in school because we want to make sure they have necessary funds that are necessary for them to fit properly into an educational environment. I believe, like Abraham Lincoln Verovitz said to me a long time ago, Jesse White, remember, do something good for someone every day. I practice that. And I just hope that that will become a part of your philosophy of life as well. So I want to thank you for giving, thank you for caring, and thank you for making a difference. And above all, thank you for coming out on this cold winter night to be a part of this wonderful program where the funds that we generate will help us to move forward and making sure that we help these young people to go tall in the street and of course put them in a positive environment so they become a positive force in society. So right now I think we're ready, Mr. McKee? Yes, sir. With the Jesse White Tumbling Team. Before I do that, we do have a presentation I have to make. And I think Joe's wife will like to do that.
We have some special people here today that we would like to show some appreciation to. And what I would like to do to do is if you could please come to the front so we can hand you your
Of the 27th Ward, Alderman Walter R. Burnett.
We get high, I think, without the root surface license. Now we're going to have a raffle. So take your ticket out. This is for the 50-50 and split the pot. This is just two of the Jesse White Tumbler team. We have 9 units in total. And we're here today to show you how high we can get without the root surface license.
Hello, sir. Sir, please. Hello, guys. Mr. White. Mr. White, please. Mr. White. Thank you, sir. Mr. White. Here.
Yeah, hello everybody. This is Zakiuddin Muhammad, and I'm running a college named North American College. So today I'm here for a fundraiser of Jesse White Foundation. He is a dear friend of mine, and I'm here to support him in any ways. And I have a lot of friends coming in, thanks to Mr. Bodiwala, who is with us all the time for helping us. And today I'm generously donating whatever I could for the foundation, and hope whatever I'm contributing is going to get benefit for the foundation and the children who belong to the Afro-American community. So this is Buckets Over Bullying is a fundraising for today. Mr. White is helping, and as I told you, he is a dear friend of mine. So I am helping all sorts of operation what Jesse White Foundation is doing all these years. He is our ex-Secretary of State, but he holds the command because I just met Mr. Governor J.B. Pritzker and Secretary of State Alexis Genelius, and I'm delighted to have invited here for the fundraising operations. So today, it's a great moment for Jesse White Foundation and for me as a college owner to collaborate and work wonders for the children who are in need of education and their upbringing. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead, guys.